We hold like a $6 billion USD value.
Do you plan to launch in the US market?
But most of them actually are meme coins, new things coming up.
How does it really help? Because this costs you millions.
If you don't have enough time to do the study, focus on the top tokens.
Hello guys, nice to see you. This is a new episode of Headliners, and today I have a very special guest. This is a CEO and a founder of crypto exchange Get.io.
Yeah.
Hello Lin, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
So, my first question, what does it mean to be a CEO of the crypto exchange?
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. It's because I started the business a long time ago, like 11 years ago. At the beginning, it's just for like interest.
Really?
Yeah. I met Bitcoin. I have a technology background, so I'm very interested in this industry. I also do development by myself. Beginning is like a hobby.
Really?
Yeah, because only one person, only me. I built up a website to offer the service to people. But later, more and more people come in. You have a lot of users, and you have assets for the users. And I have been gone through a lot of bad times in this industry. So I find that this is actually not a habit. This means a lot of things. As a CEO, you hire many people work together, a lot of employees, and you have millions of users. Now we have like 18 million users.
18?
Yeah, 18 million users.
Wow.
We hold like a $6 billion USD value of
sorry, how much?
$6 billion.
6 billion.
6 billion.
Wow.
So you hold a lot of assets you manage a lot of them for the users, right? So as a CEO, you can feel that you have the responsibility. It's not a hobby anymore, right? That means a lot of stuff.
I want to ask, because you're on the market for so many years, for the 11 years, how do you evolve your product? Because let's say futures become popular in the last just 3-4 years, but before to this it was something else.
Yeah.
So maybe looking back, what was the main pivots for you as an exchange? And follow-up questions, what do you think will be in the future? I mean, in case of the products that users want to use.
Oh yes, during the past 10 years, 11 years, actually this industry is developing all the time, very fast, right? All new things coming up all the time. At the beginning of the few years, actually, people actually focus on the spot trading. They focus on like new coins. You still remember maybe at that time, people talk about altcoins.
Yeah, 2016, 2017, ICO times, all of this,
a lot of altcoins. The clone, it's also called clone coins because it clones the codes from Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And the tune and change some features. Parameters, and then launch a new coin. At that time, it's quite popular. People are crazy about that. Even Dogecoin starts from that time. You remember that, right? Dogecoin is very popular at that time. Also the other coins, because I have the technology background, so I can understand all the details very quickly. So I pick up, the new things in this industry quickly on our platform. At that time, most of the platforms, they only offer like Bitcoin trading, but we offer different kind of coins, including Dogecoin. Actually, at that time, 80% of the trading volume are on my platform for Dogecoin.
Really?
Yeah. So because we launched almost like 100 altcoins, even like 10 years ago.
Wow.
So you can imagine, no exchange can do that at that time. We attracted a lot of traffic, but as you mentioned that, new things coming out. Recently, in this year's futures trading, right, it's very popular and people like to do that. We also catch up with the trend. We also offer people futures trading for them. And in the future, I think, we also need to, find new stuff, new trends for the users. When they have demand, we can provide good product to meet their demand. We are very good at that.
What do you think will be the next big thing or the next big trend?
I'm thinking, maybe not quite correct, but
sure.
I think this industry is still, moving very fast. There's a lot of demand. People need to get into this industry. You see the capacity of most of blockchains, they are very limited, right?
Yeah, sure.
The performance is quite low. We need to expand the capacity, the performance for blockchain to accept more applications. I think more and more like the real world, applications will also join blockchain, like real world asset, and also you see ton ecosystem. People also use different kind of mini apps on blockchain, right? Now it's very popular. So in the future, I think we need to prepared for more applications in the real world. For blockchain. And also I think, specific thing is that, I think in the future to launch a token, it will be very easy. So anybody can launch a token. Not only trade do the investment, but anybody can launch a token. You can see that there's a lot of teams they launch token easily, right? But I think in the future, anybody, can launch a token. As a YouTuber, as a medium, you can launch a token. But normal people, they can also launch a token, right?
You think it will be a bunch of new tokens?
Oh yeah.
That's why now I understood why you implement a lot of new tokens on Gate.io, because
That's right.
usually you're a headliner because this is your maybe not your passion but your strategy. Let's say long-term strategy. You want more and more people to get involved.
Even now, you can see that there are a lot of tokens launched every day. It's like more than 10,000 tokens launched every day on Solana or the other chains like Base chain, right? But most of them actually they are meme coins. Meme coins is very popular, very hot right now, right? But it's getting up quickly and getting down also quickly, right? But I think in the future, more tokens still last maybe longer, and they have more usage applications in the future for different kind of applications, and not only meme coins, but for the other applications.
I get it. Yeah. You started this business as a developer, something like this. What about your current skills? Do you support them? Do you do some coding for fun? Or I cannot imagine you have hundreds of people.
Yeah.
You have a total of managers, developers, etc. But do you support your development skills as a hobby or something like this?
You see, at the beginning, only like one person, only me. I do the development. I build up the platform all by myself. So I do familiar with all the infrastructure, the codes of this platform. Some old codes left, so I can do some maintenance. I can do coding until now, but not a lot. We already have a lot of people that are taking care of that.
Again, what do you think about the marketing of the exchanges? Because if you open CoinMarketCap, it will be hundreds of exchanges. All of them try to be different. So what makes you different? The number of the tokens, or what is the key feature?
I think before a few years before, actually it's easy to make a cryptocurrency exchange and make a success, because at that time the barrier to operate an exchange is not quite high. You can form a team, maybe 10 people, 20 people. You can operate. You can get a success, right? And you can find a way different from the other people. Somebody they do futures, somebody they do spot trading, somebody do like copy trading. You can do that different kind of stuff, different from the other people to attract the users. But now I think the barrier is higher and higher. You see, most of the top exchanges, they have more than 1,000 people working together. It's for CX, right? So a huge number of people. And, they are doing the business, more and more similar to each other. When you have like a good business model, everybody copy. So that's not very hard. You say to like the new entrepreneur, for a startup company, it's hard for them to compete with the top exchanges. Even for us, we are already in the top cryptocurrency exchanges, but we still need to work very, very hard, to compete with each other. I don't want to be like the same as them. I want to have some new stuff, for people differ from the other exchanges. Even for the same product, you need to improve them more and more. That's a very essential thing. Yeah.
A lot of exchanges, they support different football teams or racing teams, etc. How does it really help? Because from my perspective, this costs you millions of dollars.
That's right.
So this is brand awareness, or this is the idea that it will, I don't know, involve more and more people in this. Also, some guys of your team, they presented me the tickets to you also signed a contract with the football team. Why this is super effective strategy, or it's not?
It's quite interesting. We also did the sponsorship with Inter Milan.
Yes.
Yeah. In our industry, crypto industry, right? Like all the top exchanges, they are doing the similar thing. Thinking about that in the details, why we need to do that. As you mentioned, that we need like a brand awareness for sure. We check the data. For the brand awareness for outside of this industry, for Web2 users, when they see your like logo in CCC like crypto, they are not quite familiar with that, right? The conversion rate, the people in Web2 to Web3 is very, very low. Not like the other business, for example Coca-Cola, right? When they do the business sponsorship with football team, its conversion rate is very good. But for us, it's quite low. But I think the most important thing is for like the people in this business, in crypto industry. You need to show people that you are like a promising platform. You have enough budget. You are big enough. They can trust you, see? That's quite important for you to do that, right? Yeah.
How do you choose the football club?
When we work with Inter Milan, we find that we have a lot of similar things. They are very good brand. They also, emphasize the compliance. We are also like a platform. We emphasize the security of the asset for users and also compliance. And also you see that the color of two of the brands, they are very similar, right? Blue. black and the white, very similar. So we match each other very well.
I think this is maybe a question more for the CMO, not for you, but when Inter Milan wins, does it affect any metrics?
Oh yeah, I think so. We also have like deal with them. If they win, we pay them more.
Really?
yeah. I don't want them to win. Yeah, we can pay them more. Yeah.
So, what do you think about this era or decade of the influence marketing? Now more and more exchanges, they hire more and more business development managers, and the main goal for the BD managers to involve more and more influencers like KOLs to the platform. And also at the same moment, I think you are limited with the advertising channels in a traditional marketing because of the legal issues, etc. So we have 3 big points like sponsorship, racing teams or football, influencers, and organic traffic and traditional marketing. 100% all of them works together.
Yeah.
But from the perspective of the CEO, what is the most profitable one?
Oh, for us actually, because we are sports exchange at the beginning, and then later we do future trading. The organic traffic is still dominant on our platform. Yeah, but it really depends on your business. For most of the futures contract trading platform, the dominant traffic actually is from influencers. The reason is that for sports trading product actually it's easy for people to use, so the conversion rate is high for the organic traffic. It's very easy to get the users from organic traffic. The more complicated product like future product, right? It's hard for people to understand this product. You need some people to help them, to educate them. So you need to work with the influencers, QRs. But for now, I think QRs more and more play important roles in this industry. You can see that not only like the exchanges, but also the project teams. They like to work with QRs because QRs and influencers, they have a lot of traffic. They have followers, audience, they really like to stay with the influencers. So now we also work with influencers and QRs more than before.
What was one of your hardest decisions as a CEO of the Gate.io?
Yeah, I think the hardest decision is, I can still remember just 1 year after I started my business, 10 years ago, we got hacked. Yeah, we got hacked a lot, you see. We got hacked twice at that time, a lot. It's the first time we lost around 3,000 Bitcoins. The second time, the value. The second time, actually, we lost 7,000 Bitcoins in value. In total, we lost 10,000 Bitcoins. It's a very hard time. You need to decide what to do next. You can just take the asset left and go, right, to hide. And another one is that you can liquidate the company, just go, right, legally, right. You don't need to take any responsibility anymore. Another one is that you stay and you pay people back. But this is a huge amount of money. 10,000 Bitcoins. You need to think about when you can pay them back. I did the calculation with the revenue. If I do it normally, I need to spend 10 years to pay back all the money. So finally, I make the decision. I choose the last option. I want to pay them back. So we work very, very hard on that. We pay people every month with revenue. The good thing is that because it's bear market, right? 2 years later, we have a very bull market at that time. So I can pay back them early. So in 3 years, we pay back all of them to people.
You're talking about the hacks. So more and more companies became attacked. Do you, as an exchange, create some type of a reserve fund or something like this for this type of issues? I mean, something security fund, security deposit.
4 or 5 years ago, we started to build up the security fund for the users because we also see that, like I mentioned, that we got hacked. Sometimes people get hacked. So we need to put some resources to chase the money back. We need the lawyers, we need the security expert, right, to help us together to chase the money back. Sometimes also when people lost money, we also need to use the security fund to pay them. So we have a security fund. As far as I remember, it's at the beginning it's $100 million of the value of this fund. Use that fund to protect us and also protect our users. But fortunately, until now, during the past 4 or 5 years, we don't have a serious problem like that before. Still have that fund. If anything bad happens, we'll use that fund.
What do you think the future of the DEXs? Because more and more people think that it will be some switch from the CEX to the DEXs. Did you feel this or not?
I feel, you see this trend, people is moving from Web 2 to Web 3, right? Some people is moving from CX to DX. We can all see the trend. And during the past 2 years, you can see that the market share of DEX is getting larger and larger. I think now with the market share or trading volume of DEX is around 15%. It's still much smaller than CEX, but it's getting bigger and bigger. 2 years ago, it's only like maybe 5%, 7%, right? Now it's doubled, even more. You can see the trend. People, more and more people like to use DEX.
But I think this is more professional players, because for
That's
the
right.
regular retail, it's better to go on a SEX.
Beginnings, most of them are professional users, but now you can see that because we have more and more product to lower the barrier for the users. So more and more like normal users, they also know how to use, for example, wallet. Right, Web3 wallets is quite easy than before. Before you need to download the Bitcoin wallet, Litecoin wallet, Dogecoin wallet, different kind of wallets. Right? Now you can have one wallet to do anything. It's easier for people. So that's why more and more people like to use Web3.
What do you think, looking back? What was your smartest decision? Maybe that the one that made you a lot of reputation, a lot of money.
Oh, that's a very good question. I think my smartest decision is that I decided to join this industry. It's like 11 years before actually when I know Bitcoin, I only decided to do the investments in Bitcoin. So I got scammed 100 Bitcoin at that time. Later I realized that we need an exchange. Don't trade with people on the internet, a stranger on the internet, right? You need a platform, you need the exchange. So that's why I decided to build up this exchange. This is a very good decision I made.
A lot of crypto exchanges founders are Chinese people.
Yeah.
And because I spoke with, I will not share the names, but with a lot of them.
Yeah.
Do you have any type of the communities of the CEO, of the founders? Do you share ideas with each other? I don't know, play golf together or something like this?
I actually know most of the CEOs of the exchanges, except CZ, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I know CZ many years ago, but now it's very high level, very very busy.
Yeah.
So, but now for the other exchanges, we know the CEOs very well.
Okay.
So we meet each other, we talk about the industry, we also share some ideas how to operate the exchange, how to operate the business together. We share also a lot of ideas. I think it's very helpful for me. So you can extend your view, because they are excellent people. They are very very smart. You can learn a lot from them. That's a very interesting thing. We do share ideas.
Sure. What is the main source of profit for the exchange? This is a commission from all the trades?
Yeah, so for us actually, most of the profits from spot trading. For some of the exchanges, I think most of the profits from future trading. We have commissions from the users.
Okay.
So this is actually a very good business model.
If you have some profit,
yeah,
do you maximize it with different DEX tools or something like this? Let's say you get, I don't know, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in a commission from Ethereum exchange on a spot market.
Yeah.
Do you, I don't know, stake this profit, or so do you maximize it?
How we do that, we have several ways. One way is that we believe this industry. So a lot of the profit actually stay in crypto. Bitcoin, Ethereum, the top, cryptos, and also the platform token. We have a GT platform token. A lot of assets actually stay in that, asset. They go with the industry, right? For the other part, also we do investment. We have Git Ventures, so we do the investment in this industry. We have Git Ventures, so we do the investment in different kinds of ecosystem, including Ton ecosystem, Solana ecosystem, Ethereum ecosystem. We do the investment. We can have a return from the long run. Also, the last part is that some of them we put in the like a earning program, like a simple on-chain even like a staking is also like a right? For example, Ethereum staking, right? That's the low risk income for us.
What do you think? What sectors of the crypto industry will grow faster than others in the next years?
In crypto, it's a different kind of area, but we also doing research in this industry for the future. What we view is that we think about the infrastructure and also the top applications. For the infrastructure, we think because of the capability limitation, we think we need the scaling. Scaling is a very important thing. We check about the scaling solutions. For example, layer 2 solution. Now layer 2 is very hot already, but there's also other solutions for scaling. For example, people also do parallel EVM. So there's several products. For example, C and also Monad. And another thing is you see zero knowledge technology now is very popular, very hot, right? They can be used for like roll up in layer 2, but the cost is also very high. So people need to have like a high performance equipment to do the calculation. So we also do the investments in like hardware. Chips.
Oh, really?
Wow. Do the zero knowledge technology computing on the top applications. So we are also interested in that. For example, Town ecosystem. They are based on the Telegram ecosystem, right?
Sure.
It's easy to convert like 1 billion users from there. To this industry. We also do investment to the mini apps on the Town ecosystem.
Can you share some of the examples of the?
I don't have some name in my mind, but
I know. I get it. What do you think? Maybe quite uncommon question. What do you think about Latin America market? It looks like it's an own world there.
I know.
Do you work there?
We also work there. We actually have some users from there. The reason is that because the currency, the fiat inflation is very high, right?
Yeah.
It's not stable there. So there are many people, they are quite interested in crypto. They want to hold Bitcoin more than the local currencies, right?
100%.
Even stable coins they like to hold. We do have a very good market there, and also people there, they don't like to trade the futures. They more like to trade sports. They like spot trading for different kind of coins, even small coins. So we do have very good market there. I think this is a big market, a very good market. It will grow.
What do you think? What is the average, amount of money that people are ready to put in crypto? Let's say deposit.
I think it's smaller than like more developed countries, but they have a very large population.
Can you share maybe some specific number? I know that it can sound strange, but what is, the average amount of trades that users do on the spot market during the 1 month? This is like 5 trades. What is your benchmark?
It's very different from different kind of people. Even if in the same location,
average,
it's very, very different.
Really?
For the normal user, like when they want to do the investment, maybe they buy Bitcoin, right? Or they sell Bitcoin. Maybe they hold for a long time, for a few months, right? For a few years, so they don't trade, But for some people, they like trade. They do daily trading. They trade a lot every day, right? That is very different.
What do you think about the current market here in the MENA?
Middle East, we are going to get a license here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is a big market for us, so we are also going to get a license here. We want to get a license, get compliance here. I think, it's a very good market. One thing is that, Middle East, many countries, they are very rich, and people like crypto. For example, UAE, the penetration of crypto in this in UAE population is 20%. It's much higher than the people around. 20% is very high. So 20% of people, they hold crypto. It's a very good market, right? Another thing is that, they also have, people working here, a lot of people, right, working here from the other countries. They need to transfer the earnings back to their countries. So crypto is a very good way for them.
What about your personal investment strategy? Do you prefer to invest in crypto or in real estate? I don't know, in different other assets?
I like crypto more, actually.
Crypto?
Yeah, I think it's a good investment in crypto.
So more fundamental projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., or you just...
I don't have enough time to check all the details of this.
But you have a bunch of people.
Yes, so they can do the work for the company. For myself, I only focus on the major coins. Even for the other people, when they ask advice from me, I tell them, be careful about crypto. Don't do investment quickly. You need to think about that. If you don't have enough time to do the study, focus on the top tokens, right?
What makes you happy?
I think, work with people together to do some achievement make me very, very happy.
How many hours per day do you work?
I work a lot every day because I'm very flexible. Because something happens every day, you not expect it, you need to handle. I make myself very, very flexible, work with people, and also because I'm based in Canada, so I work in the night. Because the other people, they are in a different time zone. Yeah.
Do you have a bunch of people in a team based in the same time zone? Or
no,
not?
most of them
You're
are
alone?
in the other. Yeah.
Where is the allocation of the core of your team? Here in Asia, in
most
Middle
of
East?
them actually they are
Singapore.
located in Asia. The other people, they are over the world. In Middle East, Europe, the other places. We work all online, so we don't care about that.
So you usually work at the night or at the morning?
In the night.
In the night?
In the night. So I wake up at 10 or 11 o'clock in the night,
Okay.
and then I start to work. So I can align with time in the Asian in the morning.
What do you think about maybe other industries like space industry or something like this?
So space industry. Oh wow, yeah, I do.
Do you do maybe some investments or something?
SpaceX, Starship, right?
Yeah, sure.
The 5th launch is very successful. I'm really amazed. I do think it will change the future because you can see that the cost for each transport is very low.
Low, yeah.
Than before, right? That's amazing. I like that.
Do you plan to invest some money on this industry?
I don't have enough time to that. I'm not an expert, but I think Elon Musk can make a very good progress for that.
Do you have your own Twitter?
I do have my own Twitter. It's Gate _Han HAN.
I get it. So we need to follow Lin.
Thank you.
We are done for today.
Yeah.
Thanks
Great.
a lot.
Thank you.
It was
Thanks
crazy.
a lot. Thank you.